Dizzy, and if any of you guys are new here, then welcome to my channel. So March is pretty much over and we're moving into April, and it's definitely spring, and that's a pretty exciting thing this whole first week of April for us, because my husband and I are actually going to be at NorwestCon this weekend starting on Thursday. We're staying the whole time, and we're going to be vending there. We're going to be with the Dark Repast Publishing booth. NorwestCon is a science fiction and fantasy convention that takes place in like SeaTac, which is like the Seattle airport area. So if any of you guys are in Washington or nearby and want to come say hi, you should, because I would love to see you. But in the meantime, and I'm a little anxiety about that because like I'm kind of a homebody, so this is like a lot of time away from like my house and my cats. So it's like, ah! But enough of that. Let's focus on what was awesome in March. So one of the first things I want to talk about is I did a lot to my hair in March, and my lighting is not great, so I don't know if you guys can see, but it's all kind of dark purple right now. So all the colors I used as I was playing through and trying to kind of find my perfect color were Manic Panic, and I will do a separate video on the colors I've used, the experiences, what color your hair needs to be for those colors to work. I'm going to do all that coming up, so look out for that. In fact, subscribe if you don't want to miss that. But getting into it, so I did have one hair favorite this month, and this stuff is amazing. So this is my hair, kind of its natural texture. Sometimes it's a little curlier than this, sometimes it's a little straighter, but this is the Tresemme Making Waves, and it's high def waves and curls, and it's a curl like kind of gel cream. I'll kind of show you what it looks like. So it has a pump like this, and then it just pumps out into this kind of lotiony looking stuff. But this is amazing. It gives me so much texture and definition. It's got a really nice smell, and it doesn't make my hair super crunchy, but it just gives it a little bit of body. And it can kind of give you like a beachy wave look, or if you're like me and your hair will actually curl more, this can give you really good curl. So that's something I've been loving. It's also curly girl friendly, so yay for that. No sulfates or silicones or weirdness. And then for face stuff this month, I have been addicted to the avocado and oatmeal clay mask. It is for normal to combo skin. It deep cleans and purifies your pores. And my skin is fairly dry. I'm a little oily around the nose and a little oily around the chin, but for the most part I'm dry, and this does not dry me out. I feel like it does really clean my face. It smells really good and natural, and this is by Freeman, Feeling Beautiful. And I'll show it to you. So it's this little like mask, and it's like this, it looks white on this camera, but it's actually like alfalfa green. So it's super fun, old school mask. You can like put it on and let it dry and your face will be green. So it's very fun. I'm gonna grab a paper towel because I just put all kind of gook in my hand. But yeah, it just leaves my face feeling really nice, and I feel like it's actually cleaning out my pores, so good for that. All right, so makeup stuff for the month. Actually, a brush thing for the month, and they kind of segue into each other. First of all, huge shout out to Emily from Beauty Broadcast for talking about the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. I finally got one. I got it at Target. It was like $3. It's this very nice little tiny like stipple brush. But as she says, it's amazing for just stippling on a cream blush. And I've been really super into cream blush. If any of you guys don't know who Emily is, I'll put a link down below to her channel. She's amazing. I've been watching her for years, and she's just a super cool gal. So check her out, subscribe to Emily. But the cream blushes that I've been really into this month that I've been using with that brush are, I've got a few. So I'll start with my NYX ones because I've had these for a little while. I've got the NYX Rouge Cream Blush in Glow. This is the color. And I'll swatch that for you. And this is, like I said, a really concentrated swatch. There you go. So it's just this beautiful, and I'll even like, there it is, smeared out a little bit. So it's just this really pretty, soft, but bright kind of pink with a little bit of an orangey peach undertone. The other one I like from them is their Tea Rose, which is like the most natural of natural. It's like a mauve-y, browny, pinky kind of natural color. So that's that one. And that's that kind of smudged in. So these look really beautiful. They work really well with that brush. But the ones that are absolute genius with this brush is the Maybelline Master Glaze. And I have two of those I've been really loving. So this is the Just Pinched Pink. This is from their regular collection. And that's that. And that's that kind of blended out. And then I'll show you the one I'm wearing today, and I think it's a limited edition, unfortunately. It's the Master Matte by Face Studio Matte Blush Stick, and it's the Rosy Blush. And I'll put it up here. So that's that one, and that's what I'm wearing today. Just tapped it on with a small stipple brush, blended it out. It's highly pigmented. It's got a great matte finish, and it stays on pretty well. So I have been loving those, and I like how kind of natural and soft they look. As far as my lips, it has been all about NYX for me this month for lip products. So the first one is the one I'm wearing right now. I have two of these. It's the NYX Butter Lip Balm, and this one is in Parfait. And I got this in an Ipsy bag, and this kind of really started me on it. But it's just this beautiful soft pink. It smells delicious. And that's the color. It's very sheer. It's very easy to just throw on. And then the other one that I bought is the Panna Cotta color, which is more of a pinky neutral. So that's Panna Cotta right there. So it's just a beautiful color. It's really soft. And then I have two colors, and they're almost the same, honestly. It's really funny. But I have two of the NYX Butter lipsticks. This is Little Susie, which is gorgeous. It's just this beautiful, bright kind of pinky coral. And then the other one I have is Pops, which is an awesome everyday, like mauve neutral. So that's Pops. It's almost a My Lips but better. For my eyes, I've been keeping it really simple. I've been living for my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer. Unfortunately, I've been loving this Maybelline Color Tattoo, which I think is from their Rebel Blooms collection, which means it's a limited edition. But it's Hibiscus Heartbreak. So there it is. I have it on today. What you're seeing on my lid, that's that. There's a swatch. There's a swatch. It's just this beautiful pink lilac kind of color with a little bit of shimmer. And what I've been doing is wearing it all over the lid and then using a little bit of the NYX Love in Paris palette, which is the Madeleines and Macaroons palette. It's not the most pigmented thing in the world, but I like that for every day. So I've got a little bit of this ivory color up here. I've got this light pink in the inner corners. And then my crease color is this like taupe color. And that's the eye look. I just threw on mascara with that, and I feel like it looks pretty good. So that's what I've been doing. I've also been loving this eyeliner. This is my Jordana 12-hour Made to Last and Espresso Last. These are the best, cheapest, most amazing pencils. I mean, look how this thing just glides on. Beautiful, stays on all day. I'm gonna wanna wipe off that swatch really soon. But I have a couple of the other colors, but the brown has just been my favorite lately because I like to use it to line the upper waterline, the upper tight line, and it stays in place really, really well. For mascara, I had a lot of mascara kind of nose this month that I didn't really like, but I did end up getting a sample of the Tarte Lights Cameras Lashes, which I know a lot of people really love. This is the wand if you haven't seen it. It's very small. This is the effect. It's not bad. I mean, it's not my favorite mascara, but it's definitely not bad. I probably won't be repurchasing it though, just because it's pretty expensive and I tend to not buy super high-end mascara. And then, let's see, for a brow thing, I'm still loving NYX Tame and Frame in brunette. I'm wearing it today. I think it's just the perfect color, the perfect consistency. To me, as far as quality for the price, it blows away the Anastasia dip brow because I feel like that dried out on me so fast. And then last but not least, I've got two face products. This is my Rimmel 9-in-1 BB cream. It is in the color Light. It's amazing. I have been using it every day. I barely have to wear concealer if I use this. It's got tons of coverage, but it feels lightweight. And the Light is a pretty good match for my skin tone. And then occasionally, even though I'm dry, occasionally I'll get a little breakdown of foundation around the nose and I just touch up with powder. And the one I've been loving is the NYC Smooth Skin Pressed Powder in Naturally Beige, which is this. And I just use a very light hand with this because it can get pretty intense, but it's got a nice little bit of coverage. But if you use a big fluffy brush, you can just diffuse it and it's very soft. So there we go. That is what I have been really enjoying in the month of March. I hope everybody is having a good spring and that everybody is enjoying, if not spring thaw, for those of you in parts of the country who are still really cold, but at least like spring makeup and spring colors and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, tell me what you loved in March, and I'll see you next time. Bye!